potato! Hi guys, welcome down to another Golf on Camera behind the scenes vlog. Vlog 19, something like that.
We need to guess.
What's that?
We need to guess.
Oh,
Stacey.
Lisa, Steady Eddie,
Imogen Amber.
Imogen Amber. So we're going down the M25 at the moment, and Eddie Stobart we see, we're trying to guess the name before we
the name of the truck
before we get to it. So we are off to the Grove, stupidly. It's Sunday the something of October. Yeah, it's absolutely lashed it down at the moment. I'm not sure.
It's dark, it's horrible,
it is
gloomy. And we're going to golf.
And we're going to golf.
Clever us.
But there must be somewhere to stand inside that serves drink.
No one. Non-alcoholic,
yeah, just a Coke.
Non-alcoholic and about £6 a go.
Just a Coke and a hot dog, please, mate.
That's a tenner.
Yeah, so supposedly we're meeting Ollie Heath, Christian and a couple of other of his mates up there, if they go. Just saw on Sky Sports that it's set to, oh god, it's set to
bear right soon and continue to follow the M25.
Yeah, so the app said that it's about, they're going to set off again on a 2T start because I think they've had some sort of rain delay due to a little bit of flooding. But I think I've played the Grove before, and I think it's pretty good at draining the water out. So it shouldn't be too bad, but it is absolutely hammering it down. So we might be on our way to the Grove just for a nice drive. Yeah. Or we could be on our way to the Grove to watch some golf. Who knows?
Spend a couple of hours.
Come right on, play cards. 3/4 of a mile.
back in the pub for free.
Absolutely. I'll forget a football.
But we've enjoyed our trip so far. We've had a good little chat about.
It's been worrying lately.
Yeah, it's been worrying how much we've actually talked to each other. Yeah. So we've had a little chat about the Golf on Camera Cup.
Yep.
What our plan is for that. What we might try and plan for that. And also maybe something at the end of March.
Yeah, a bit of warmth.
Bit of warmth
for the elbow.
Yeah. Yeah. So Nick should be back.
Right.
Hoping March kind of time.
Yeah. So hopefully we might just book a weekend and just go and play some golf at a weekend somewhere.
Where it's not going to hurt and it's going to be a lot warmer.
Follow the road for 3 miles.
Lovely.
Yeah, so we're just planning some things and things that we're looking to do. I'm playing in the presentation day next Sunday up at Lamberhurst. I've got a few trophies to pick up. Don't really want to talk about it. Won't be able to get me head out of the car. But I'm playing with Lou, Miro, and Gallard. And basically, what I was going to say to you guys in this vlog is just have a little think about what kind of video you want me to do next Sunday. I've got a few different ideas. One of my ideas was to strap the camera to my head or my chest, one or the other, and basically play 3-4 holes with the camera on and literally just talk to you guys through everything that I do in terms of pre-shot routine, things I'm looking for, things I'm thinking about whilst I'm playing them kind of holes. Because
but how many times do you just cross your fingers and hope for the best?
how many times you just say just shut your eyes and hit it? Because I know I'm not a coach, but what I can do is give you the insight of what a 2 handicapper does when he actually plays golf, what I'm actually looking for.
Annoys everyone else.
Yeah. Well, it'd be quite weird. I'll be standing on the green just talking to myself. But if not being a coach and not being able to teach you guys how to swing a golf club,
just said use the junction 20 for the golf.
What I want to do is maybe help you guys to think the right way, and maybe see if that can help you take some shots off your rounds and things like that. So just through this video, just have a little think about what you want to see and what kind of video you want me to do next Sunday.
This does mean you've got to put this up before next Sunday.
Yeah, it'll be up Monday. Yeah, it'll be up Monday or Tuesday, wouldn't it?
I believe it.
So guys, we'll catch up with you at the Grove, let you know what's going on.
I'll be the one under the umbrella.
We'll be under an umbrella, might even be in a bar somewhere.
Bear left after 3/4 of a mile.
See you in a bit. Hit it hard enough.
For a pound?
Oh, missed it. 3 down. My God. The Fleetwood wins, it's all gone and void. So you've won enough.
I like standing with a lot. I don't know what I stand Get in. Get in. Yeah. Oh!
Crash. So guys, that was just a few clips I got of the Grove playing. What?
We started.
I told you we were starting. When we had some better tarmac.
Oh yeah, because I was looking at the tarmac.
Well, you should stop looking at your phone then.
Better than talking.
Who are you talking to?
None of your business.
Oh,
Green Lake.
is it Green Lake Bobble Jack? So guys, yeah, there was just a couple of clips I got off the back of the 16th green. Obviously, on competition day, you can't have your camera out, so I couldn't just be there asking whether I could put my camera in front of them in the fairway because they could catch a really good shot. But it was a good day, wasn't it? Of course, the weather held up for us. Took our umbrellas out and literally just carried it all the way round. So some good news in that and some bad news. I could have done with some rain just to put the brolly up to feel like it was worth it, but
I want some money.
Yeah, we was doing some little pound bets.
Birdies, nearest the pins.
Yeah, we watched a lot of par 3s, so we was doing bets that I said that Westwood would hold a putt, which well that's my own stupid fault. But no, we was on par 3s, and I was saying, oh, someone will make birdie in this group, and they didn't. And then you said that someone was going to make birdie in a group, and they didn't.
Yeah. We just didn't see a birdie, did we?
No, we didn't see a birdie. And I think in the end we done a nearest to pin. There was the last group, Hanson, Bland and Norren. They come up and we both picked a player for nearest to pin, which Norren got inside Hanson, and we went for the best score on the hole, and they both made par. So
yeah, he did tell, didn't he?
So they both made par.
Yeah, but he did tell.
Yes.
I was closer.
You was closer. So
I think the old first.
So Nick ended up being £3 up, all in all. So I ain't got it on me now. Wallet's in the bag. Yeah, I kept saying that. Wallet's in the bag. Yeah, I can't pay you now. Saw some good golf. I think out of all the golf that we saw, Norren looked the most in control, which might be why he's won by 2.
Yeah.
We watched them off the 16th, and then we left them. We watched them tee off 17, didn't we? The last group, and then we come away before
he smoked that as well. To be fair.
Yeah, he did absolutely crunch that, didn't he? Yeah, when Norren hits it, it stays hit, properly stays hit.
You can see why he won a couple of times, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and from when we watched him, he wasn't really holding putts, but he was always threatening the hole, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, like the lip out, it was about 12, 13 foot away.
And we saw him early on, and he was from like 30 feet, he left it a couple inches short, so he was always threatening the hole, but not holding, so it only took a couple of them just to drop in, and that was his couple of shot win. Who's the most, other than Norren, who was the most impressive player that you saw?
I like Tommy Fleetwood.
You like Tommy Fleetwood?
Yeah, you know I like Tommy.
Yeah, we watched Tommy for a couple of hours, didn't we? Yeah, I've watched him at Wentworth, and I've watched him a bit today, and he's another one that strikes the ball so well.
Threat him, he will get there and there or thereabouts.
Yeah, I was just thinking he needs to hold a few more putts. Yeah. Whenever he was putting today, he never looked like he was going to hold anything.
No, he didn't seem overly confident, did he?
But to be honest, I know on TV you see all the good players, people that are holding putts and things like that, but when you're actually there watching it, the standard of putting is pretty similar to a really good club golfer.
Yeah, it's not a great deal of difference.
So when we was watching today, yeah, they was getting the pace right a lot of the time, but they don't hold as much as you think.
Yeah, it was like 10 foot.
Yeah. And I know the cameras only show people holding putts and things like that. So being there actually gives you a true reflection on how good they actually are at putting and things like that. So it gives you a better appreciation of. You don't have to hold everything to play well good golf.
Yeah,
So
totally agree.
we picked up a couple of bits. I picked up a new driver end cover and a new towel.
Yeah, white towel.
A white towel for the winter.
Is that not stupid?
I don't think it's stupid.
Why?
Because white towels are better.
In what respect?
Well, because when we played Trilby Tour with my pink bag, the white towel would have looked much better than the red towel.
Yeah, but you could have swapped that over anyway. You could have gone to your bathroom and got a white towel, couldn't you?
If I went to the bathroom and got a white towel, my mum would kick my head in. I would not be able to walk out of that house. Let me tell you.
I think it's a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, we normally go and watch one tournament a year.
Yeah.
St Andrews for the Open last year.
We did Wentworth separately, didn't we?
Yeah, Wentworth the year before that, I think. And the British Masters this year. I don't know what's next year. I don't think it's been confirmed, or if it has been confirmed, I don't know. That I think Lee Westwood's probably going to have the British Masters next year, and he's attached to Close House in Newcastle. But that is a proper trip for us.
Going to Newcastle.
So I don't know what we'll do next year. Maybe it might be another Wentworth trip because it's pretty close to home.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't really see us going anywhere else.
Unless we go abroad somewhere. It's the only other possibility.
Yeah. But the only things you go, I don't know what I'll go abroad to go and watch, to be honest.
Go and play ourselves.
Yeah.
You know,
But in terms of watching a pro tournament, what would, other than going to America, if you was just going to go Europe, where would you travel to go and watch?
I'd happily go to, they must do one in Spain, Portugal, places like that.
Well, they got the Portuguese and the Spanish Open. I think they got the Portuguese Masters.
Turkey's another one that you can go to, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
know they do the Turkish Airways.
I think that's next week, isn't it, or the week after.
I don't know what it is.
I'll probably go Valderrama if they've done the Spanish at Valderrama again.
Yeah, because we can play ourselves there, can't we?
Yeah.
And, play different courses in the surrounding area.
Yeah.
Let's sort of go and have a look there as well. It'd be nice walking around in nice shorts and a t-shirt as opposed to all the
in the waterproofs and shorts today.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good day. It's always worth doing.
It's something different, isn't it? You get more appreciation for, especially after doing all the Trilby stuff as well.
Yeah.
Where we were sort of like the other side of the fence, so to speak. It's nice to go and have a look there and see, because they were both in like time frame quite close to each other, a month and a half apart or whatever it's been.
Yeah.
It was nice to see what the actual difference is, and to be fair, there's not really a lot. I know obviously there's more coverage of like the British Masters, for instance, and stuff like that, but to me, everything kind of felt the same at the Trilby Tour. When you're boxed in on the tees and stuff like that, you're not allowed to walk at certain things. You've got the like the guy walking around, like the quiet please, and kind of everything was sort of all together with it. You get a bit more appreciation for it, so to speak.
So I know. Well, I know you're not a great learner of watching golf as such.
No.
But is there anything that you saw today from them players that you could take into your own game? Obviously, I know you're not going to be playing for a while, but when you go back, would you remember one thing that they did that might help you improve?
Yeah, they had someone carry their bag for them.
They had a caddy.
I think that could help me.
I think that could help you as well. I'm not saying I'm going to do it.
I was going to say, what are you doing next year?
I'm not saying I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I think that would help my game if someone carried my bag for me. Other than that, not really, no.
No, not really. So there was probably the one thing that I saw that probably helped me, and it's something that I've kind of worked on, but I need to work on a little bit more, is how neutral their flight is. How when the ball lands, it's not firing around. I mean, we that par 3, for instance, when we watched Noren, Bland and Hansen, the two hit a cut up against the wind, and they come down quite soft. Just Hansen just hit this raking, well, not a hook, but
it was almost a hook.
Yeah, I mean,
it weren't far away.
It was a good 25 yards because it started right at the green and finished left of it, and it was obviously the shot he was going for because of how far right it started, and obviously Bland and Noren plotted their way round, and they've done better than Hansen. But just that kind of look of I would rather be the Noren and the Bland ball flight than the Hansen one, although it was more penetrating. it was never good. It was never in control, really, was it?
I think for you, there's something like you can work on, being that better stand than a golfer.
Yeah.
You know, for someone like me, I'm happy to get the ball in the air, let alone consider.
If it goes in the air, we're all happy.
Yeah. Let alone the flight. You know, it's just like baby steps for me, unfortunately.
But that was another thing I saw, that how good they was from inside 100 yards, 120 yards. They was
the control
at it. They was at it. Yardage was always good. With them boys, if they get the yardage right, they're never that far away, because they very rarely hit it a long way left, a long way right, especially from that yardage.
And that's why I'd be interested to have a chat with like a fellow at the golf club, Jamie Lane, who's Matthew Fitzpatrick's caddy.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see him talking, you know, what he actually does from a professional caddy's point of view. You know, it's because you see him sort of like go around, and you know, does Fitzpatrick just take every line on himself?
Yeah.
Does he ask for Jamie's ideas? You know, you don't know, do you?
Yeah. I mean, we followed them.
See inside the road.
Yeah. We followed them for a couple of holes today, and Jamie didn't help him on the putt on the.
No, he didn't.
On third? Yeah, the third.
Yeah.
And then obviously Jamie was involved on the fourth tee, giving yardage, etc., etc. And then Fitzpatrick hit an half decent shot, ended up in front of the green, probably half a club short.
Yeah.
And then after that, I saw Jamie having a word with Fitzpatrick. I mean, Fitzpatrick looked like the most unhappiest person.
Yeah, he did.
And Jamie was there. So Jamie's good. Fitzpatrick's quite young, and Jamie's done this for quite a few years now. So I think that Jamie's helping him in terms of getting him round the course, keeping him
mentoring.
Yeah, mentor is probably a good way of doing it, because although Fitzpatrick's won tournaments and things like that, he still needs that bit of experience on the bag, I think, and I think that's what Jamie brings to him. And I think that's what Jamie was doing on the fourth tee when he hit the shot. It was on the green, but Fitzpatrick wasn't that happy, and he wasn't happy about the putt that he missed on the third as well. But we'll leave it there, guys, because I think we've been talking for 11 minutes. We went quite quickly, didn't it? So if you like the video, guys, make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you've been to maybe the British Masters this week, or if you've gone and watched live golf this year, the one thing that maybe that you've learned off of watching them, what could improve your game, whether it's just the mental approach like we was talking with Jamie, or whether it's sort of ball flight or technical stuff. And make sure you subscribe as well, and we will see you again next week. Make sure from earlier on in the video you write down what kind of video you want me to do next Sunday. I'll see all any of the comments that people write down, and
hopefully it's Miro topping it.
Let's
be honest, that's what we all want.
We just want to see Miro top.
Miro and the bloopers is what we want.
So yeah, I'll read the comments and I'll have a look and see what the best kind of video is for next Sunday, and I'll do that. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next weekend. See you later. Bye.